Hello everybody, welcome back once again to Thiege's StarCraft YouTube. Pretty much what I do here is anything and everything related to PC StarCraft 2 playing. I've been doing my other stuff on my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/Thiege, that I am so used to it now. Anyway, what we have a game for you today, what we have for you in this game today is actually Breath, the godfather of the StarCraft 2 gaming leagues. Pretty much, he made the website, at least I think he did, in a collaboration with a couple other two dudes, at least, versus, and Breath is a Protoss, in case you didn't know, up in the top right-hand corner, and in the bottom left-hand corner we have NightCat. And to make sure you never forget what their names are, BAM! What's up now, son? I got the names on the top part of the screen. Anyway, oh, and I also have written down, get my trusty rusty roster here. I wrote it down, what team these guys are on, because I couldn't frickin' remember before. When I can't remember things, I write them down. That is my system, that is what I do. Anyway, Breath is on Team Creep, and NightCat, our Zerg player, is on Team Void. Team Void. Why does that sound familiar? Oh! That's the team that I'm on! Woo! NightCat represent! That's right, son. NightCat, you're on my team. The most annoying guy in the whole league is on your team. That's right. So you'd better not mess this up or else I will be coming for you! I don't care if you live in Canada, Malaysia, or Florida. Please live in Florida. I would love to pursue someone in Florida. That's a good reason to go to Florida right there. Breath! Starting off the game with a Forge Fast Expand. Nothing else on the plate for him. You know what else I'm going to bring up? The production tab. Have you noticed, have you been able to tell by the emphasis in my voice that I haven't... What the hell are you doing, NightCat? That is not where you put your natural. Sorry. I'm just a little bit, NightCat, you're a Zerg, and I love you. That's why I love you, because you're a Zerg. I am also a Zerg player. You are my Zerg brethren. Actually, I don't think there are any Terrans on Team Void at all. Maybe now there are, because the teams have been rearranged since the last time I checked the roster, but... Also, get your Overlord out of there. No, that Photon Cannon's going to blast him. The Photon Cannon, that's gonna pop up any time now. Never mind, false alarm. Glad you didn't listen to me. Anyway, I also played tonight, on August 14th. I played against Jab from the other team, probably Team Creep. No, not Team Creep. Anyway, I lost. Sorry guys, I was just kind of messing around, pretty much. I won game number one. Game number one was cool. And I guess our track record for Team Void here is that we've been pretty awesome in the 1v1 series so far. Not anymore, because I think I'm like the first player ever in the series of Team Void, the month that it's been a team, to lose a 1v1. Because I know that we dominated our first night at least. I don't know about the second night so much. I don't think I was there. Sorry. Anyway, I lost versus Jab. Game number one, I won, actually, by quite a handy margin, but game number two, he out-macroed me, pretty much, with an earlier push, and I fell to that. It's Protoss. And then game number three, I tried this stupid push of just baneling Muta, and, well, he had, like, 6 Colossi in front of his army, and I didn't even know that he knew, because I had a Overseer with my guys the whole time to take out any sort of observer that would be creeping up, but no, he put his Colossi out front, which immediately took out all of the Banelings. Every single last one did not get to detonate. Colossi are so overpowered. It makes me sad to say and complain like such a ruffian, a StarCraft 2 ruffian, but Colossi versus Baneling? Colossi are OP, because not a single Baneling made it to the Colossi. And I also had Mutas, but, you know, I took out quite a few of his Colossi, but before I knew it, he was at the front door of my base, and I was like, oh, shoot. And I died. Quite easily. Sorry to say. So yeah. Yeah, okay, you know what? There. I said it. I lost my 1v1 match. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Sure you are. Anyway, Breath not interested in grabbing a third right now. He's just going to do this same thing that Jab did to me on a 2-base play with a nice little early push here. Take a look at the supply tabs. We're 39 and 48. So our Zerg player is a little bit more in favor, but NightCat here is allowing Breath to get his macro on a little bit too much, I think. Let's see if he's doing anything to try and harass here. He's got a queen on the way. He's got Ling speed on the way. A little less than half here at 8 minutes into the game. So that definitely means that he's concentrating more on his macro. Roche Warren now coming in at 8 minutes, which is the Stefano build. Thank you very much. I know that. I don't know what time his third base, which is this, is actually his third base, because this is his natural. It's the one that went down first, before this one. I don't know what time. I think he should have more drones here at this time in the match, especially since he hasn't been receiving such pressure from Breath right now. What's going to happen then, at this point of the game, is everything's just going to erupt all at once, I do believe. And then this production tab is going to go crazy. Look, 1 Zealot on the way right now for Breath, and 12 drones on the way for NightCat. Pretty intense stuff. Pretty intense. Breath out here with the push. The big push. And NightCat's going to see it right away with these Zerglings at the tower. But he's going to let a couple of them go to waste, but that's okay. That is okay because he can macro up more. Instantly has 9 roaches on the way right now. Look at how much these have ballooned in the supplies for right now. He's well on his way to getting that 12-minute roach max build put into play. So Breath now wanted to go after some overlords that he knows they're up there. He's just waiting for this observer to spot so that this overlord could get taken out. Any overlord that he eliminates delays that max roach build at 12 minutes all that much more. Probably at least by 15 to maybe even 20 seconds. Maybe even more. So NightCat, just sort of kind of, I'm rooting for you, man. I'm biased. I am, casting StarCraft 2, you're not supposed to be biased at all. You're supposed to be cool and calm and awesome. But no, NightCat, win. Okay? Just for me? Could you please? 4 roaches on the way, that's good. 1 photon cannon, no army units on the way, that's even better for Breath. Ground armor level 1, almost ready to go. Weapons and glial reconstitution roach speed is a little over halfway done for NightCat right now. Breath now getting his third down to prepare for the macro game that he knows is going to ensue after this first push, because he knows he's letting NightCat get on with this roach build. I know Breath knows this because I know Breath. I've experienced Breath in his games. He's fallen to this many a time, so he knows exactly what Zerg is up to at this point in the game. So NightCat, good. You're doing good. You're doing great. Don't make this game last too long. I didn't even take a look at how long this game was gonna last. I sort of kind of just, right away, I hid the time. I didn't want to know. But I only have so much energy tonight because I spent it all playing and losing and stuff. I got really hyped up after I won the first game. But, whoa, look at this. Uh-oh. NightCat getting into position to attack this third, which he knows is there. He has to know it's there by this point in the game. So we're going to see how well this works for him. He's probably going to back out immediately as soon as he sees all these sentries here, because Breath is going to be able to split this army in half very, very easily. And I'm worried that NightCat is just going to... What the heck is he doing? He's splitting up his roaches. What are you doing, NightCat? NightCat, what are you doing? So here he comes, he's poking in. A couple of force fields go down, and NightCat knows better than to engage in that situation, so he backs out. Good, but he can't let that third base go up, because it's 3 bases to 3 bases right now, which means Zerg is behind in the macro right now. Although that he is maxed out and Breath is... Whew. See, that Roach max build just sort of kind of creeps up on you there now, doesn't it? And these roaches are 1-0 in their upgrades. Not bad. Not bad at all. NightCat, mad props to you, son. And here he goes up into the Breath's natural. Breath a little bit off guard here. 137 supply to 194. NightCat kind of hesitant about his attack. He doesn't like those force fields. He's kind of getting flanked, but not really. I mean, you know, really. But with this amount of roaches, he's got a lot of drones, is the thing. Is a lot of what's making up his supply right now. And Breath is kind of picking him apart. He's not allowing NightCat to get into his natural. That's the big push right now. And he's got plenty of photon cannons at his third, but not for this many roaches. The third is probably going to have to be sacked. Although he does have Immortal in the mix with his army right here. He's going to be able to finish off these roaches quite handily, especially with all these photon cannons. NightCat giving some roaches the long, hard goodbye in that retreat right there. And he's got many more roaches waiting at his natural expansion here. At his officially. That's his official natural expansion. I know technically it was his third, but officially it's his natural because, well, it's in the natural spot. NightCat, knowing that he has to grab a fourth, that fourth is now just completed, I should say, and getting a swallow of creep tumors. Swell of creep tumors is a better word for it. So now both players are sort of kind of sitting back, macroing up. Breath knows that he needs to get his army going. He's got a Stargate on the way. I wonder if he's going to do anything fancy with that. We shall see in the next coming few minutes. One Immortal also on the way for him, and Robotics Bay. He's just sort of kind of getting all the tech pads right now because his minerals are a little high, but NightCat's minerals are exceptionally high. What he probably should be doing now to be able to face off against these Colossi is getting up to that Hive tech, getting some Broodlords out. Maybe Ultralisks if he wants to get a little crazy with it, maybe. Hopefully not. That means a long game, and I only have so much endurance. My voice is already starting to go a little bit. I shouldn't have been so excited within the first few minutes, but I was. Oops. Anyway, whoa, look at that SimCity the Breath is going on. Yes, I adopted SimCity from Zai and Sai. I'm sorry. I am copying other casters, but who cares? Whatever. I have what? That... I don't get what just happened. NightCat just allowed a whole bunch of roaches to infiltrate. Not even infiltrate, just walk right up and say, hey! Oh, he was probably sacrificing some supply so that he can get out some different kind of units, maybe? Hopefully? Like drones. Wow. He just almost maxed out his supply with 20 drones. How many? Let's take a look at the units tab here. It's 96 drones. 94. Oh, that's what he's doing. See, if I go back to the production tab, we're going to see a whole bunch of spine crawlers on the way. Yep. That's what he's getting all those drones for. Pretty clever. Clever indeed. Of course, when Breath gets these Colossi out, that's what he's getting that starship for. Oh, a mothership. Mothership now on the way from Breath along with some Colossi. That's going to spell some doom for NightCat. He only has 3 Infestors in this army. He needs to get out some Broodlords and Corruptors ASAP. He has 2 Spires on the way, or unless that's just an upgrade. No, that's 2 Spires. One of those he's going to make into a Greater Spire, which he is. Yes, yes, he is. That's what that means. Spine, that's a spine crawler. That's a Greater Spire. Anyway. Some roaches chilling for NightCat up at the top of the map. And plenty of creep spread for him as well. I like that. I like creep spread. I was not getting enough creep spread. That's why I lost my games. All about creep spread for Zerg. That's it. Some zealots out here probably going to sacrifice for some supply. Or just doing some plain harassing. That looks like a nice little harass force for this base right up here. Let's see if NightCat is going to respond to this amount of zealots here. Just 6 zealots. Probably not, because these spine crawlers and roaches are going to be able to tear them to shreds before they get to this base, and even more spine crawlers. Wow. That's why NightCat has... So how many drones does he have now? I wonder. Ooh, Dark Shrine coming up for Breath as well. He probably sees that NightCat now has a lack of overseers in his main army. Let's take a look at Breath's vision right here. He's got an observer. Whoa! He's got an observer right in the middle of the army there, so he knows there is a certain lack of overseers. But those are probably going to be used for archons anyway. Let's go back to everybody's view, because it's sharing. Sharing is caring. Everybody's view. Anyway, some roaches now doing a little bit of a small amount of harass on Breath's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, whatever base. There are a lot of bases going down right now. And I'm starting to think this is going to be a very, very long game. Hopefully the whole map does not get mined out, because NightCat has a few minerals, quite a few minerals left at his natural. He's got a little bit less left at his 3rd. This is his, I'm just going to call this his 4th base, because it's the 4th one that went down. He's got pretty much a full supply there, and he can start mining this out at any time he wants to, which would probably be very soon. Anything else exciting going on? No, not really. Except, well, oh, there we go. NightCat, you're reading my mind. Is that mothership out yet for Breath? Yes, it is. It is cloaking units as we speak. And he does have that Broodlords out there, just like I told him he should. And he does have plenty of overseers to be able to spot all of these units. The Broodlords now going way into work into Breath's army here, as we eliminate the hood, so we can catch all the action right here. Mothership just going in and just attacking. Oh no! That didn't last very long, but I don't actually think those units became uncloaked during that engagement. I don't know, and my computer is lagging really bad. That is not your YouTube connection. That is indeed how bad the frame rate really is. These corruptors need to start going to work. NightCat is letting Breath take out his Broodlords here. All these roaches doing practically nothing, but they're practically useless anyway, because these Broodlords now are just going to die. Pretty much all Breath has to do is take his Stalkers forward a little bit. How many Stalkers does he have left in the field? Just 8 Stalkers to 4 Broodlords. And these corruptors now going to town on these Colossi, but there are a few Archons on here too, thanks to all those DTs that were just on the field. Even more Archons from Breath now, 6 in total. Wow. That really helped that fight swing way in Breath's favor. PP? Okay. Pause, please. Let's see how long that goes. Oh, right. This is a replay. We do not have to wait for pauses. So, I wonder how long that went on. It doesn't tell us in the game timer, so... It shall forever be a mystery. It's just wonderful how sometimes, you know, like, time can be, like, so displaced in, you know, circumstances like this. It's just awesome. It's a miracle of nature. NightCat down here with a nice little harass here under Breath's umpteen base. Taking out all of these photon cannons. These photon cannons now all going to work on these Zerglings. Look how fast that army just evaporated. But it was a nice little harass while it lasted. Nothing going on in the middle of the map. There is a standstill on the battlefield. And the supplies pretty much even out for both these players, although a higher Protoss supply means death for Zerg. But NightCat is going to continue with these little Zergling run-bys here into a relatively unguarded natural, but there really isn't anything that can pose a threat in just a few lings, though, so... Yep, I am totally going to tone down my detail settings the next time I cast a game between NightCat and Breath, because that frame rate was unacceptable. My computer is capable of way more than that, so... This is just me pressing spacebar. Are you dizzy yet? Is your epilepsy triggered? And why isn't Breath taking out this creep here? Doesn't he have vision? I think motherships should also grant vision. They can cloak. Why not grant vision? They're a mothership, for crying out loud. They're practically invincible anyway. I wonder if NightCat is actually going to cancel these spine crawlers. Nope, he didn't. His base now, his umpteen base is going down. What's this big blob of critters going down into Breath's army? It is a whole bunch of Broodlords, Infestors, and Corruptors. And now, here comes the main army, vortexing a good number of those Broodlords, but there still are so many Broodlords left. Oh no, and Breath created his little void there where the Archons could not trot. A big mistake on his part. Now all the Broodlords are back and ready to do so much damage on Breath's army. So much damage. I could see those Archons just teetering along the edge, but they do not have the guts to jump over and jump into the void, and it cost Breath dearly to not be able to use that Archon toilet to his advantage. All these Corruptors, though, from NightCat, not even close, but not that close in defeating that mothership. It was not a worthy sacrifice, in my opinion. But all these Broodlords are a force to be reckoned with. And what did I do that for? There's another Vortex, sucking in a few more of those Broodlords. How many of those Broodlords went in? Quite a few. There's only 5 Broodlords left on the playing field right now. And all the Archons are gone too, and all the Stalkers going in. Oh, but so much damage on those Broodlords now. But the mothership has been destroyed, or at least it's been scared off. No, it's been destroyed. And now 40 Roaches in production for NightCat right now. Some more Corruptors on the field, but all they are fodder for all these Stalkers that are still here. Not the Immortals though, but they can't destroy Immortals anyway, and Archons now. 3 Archons mixed into this army is a deadly combination. This is a Roach destroying force here, and I just don't think that these Roaches are going to be able to pierce through this army in any way, shape, or form, but we're going to go ahead and see what they can do. They can at least run by and take out this base right here, which is what NightCat is going to do. Oh, he's going to probably be able to two-shot this Nexus right here. Is Breath going to cancel it? Yeah! Last second cancel. That is total control for you, but not that I'm rooting for Breath. Anyway, with a nice little Zerg run by, he knows this natural is not very well defended. He's going to go straight into the main, go for some production facilities. Breath, probably should go for a base trade at this point of the game, but no, he's going to go back and he's going to take out these Roaches that are right here in his umpteen base. And, oh no, Breath has quite the Zerg infestation in his base for now. Now he's decided to go for the base trade, though. We're going to see how well this works for him. 183 supply to 126. That is all that NightCat has right now, because all of his little forces are getting eliminated and destroyed by DTs in Breath's bases right now. That is a GG situation for NightCat right now, sorry to say. And wow, look at that Breath now just going to town on everything that has NightCat's name on it. Oh, sorry to say. And even these few Roaches out here not doing anything, just being eliminated. Let's take a look at NightCat's vision. Has he just plain old given up yet? Let's take a look at his camera. He is staring at... he's actually working at stuff. He is furiously working here, but still less APM than Breath right now, but whatever. Who cares? Who cares about APM? Really? No one really cares about APM. I don't care about APM. You should not care about APM. And I just hit my microphone, sorry. But I don't know if you actually noticed that, because I actually changed the settings on my microphone to not be able to pick up all those little pops and clicks that you might be able to hear otherwise. It's the -10 decibel setting. I'm trying it out for this cast right now, so let me know in the comment section how you feel about the maybe perhaps increased audio quality of my voice. And there's the GG from NightCat. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. On to game number 2 between NightCat and Breath.